Yellow. Oh man. Look at the crap that I'm getting from these fucking generation. Look at this guy right here. You sound like a complete nut to me. I don't think I'd even feel safe in a voice chat with you. That's the first time I've ever heard somebody not just scared to be afraid a voice chat of like actual dialogue and discourse with somebody who doesn't agree with you, but somebody that actually says that they wouldn't feel safe, as if I'm going to be able to reach through the fiber optics to grab your neck. Get real. So here's what's going on. I uploaded last year sometime, January 2021, this little video. It's 49 seconds. It's some people that are running in a small boat very fast away from a glacier calving. So it happens often. Glaciers, they rotate and they flip in the water, and it creates this huge look at the water. It's pretty insane, right? Where did I find this video? Did I record this video? No, I didn't. What I did, I found it on TikTok. And I don't like TikTok's player. TikTok, you can't rewind, you can't fast forward, you can't adjust the volume. It has a watermark blocking some of the video. So I did the right thing, the gracious thing, and I took the video off of TikTok and I uploaded it to YouTube to share. It's not monetized. It never was monetized. I don't do that for money. That act, what I did, is called mirroring, which is a normal thing on the internet, which has existed for a long time. Mirrors they exist on the internet so things don't disappear. Because if the person were to delete that video off TikTok, nobody'd be able to see it again. Unless somebody downloaded it and uploaded it somewhere else. It would be lost to time. And that is something we don't accept on the internet. Those of us who've been on the internet for a long time, we don't like seeing things disappear. We like preservation and sharing. It's just something that's normal. So this guy appears out of nowhere and claimed that he knew who recorded the video. It was somewhere in Greenland, and the last thing that he said was, "And this video is copyrighted." And I said, "You son of a bitch! I want to talk to you right now." And of course, there was no reply at all. So what I ended up doing is I ended up writing this. I pinned my own comment here, and kind of talked about the history of sharing on the internet. And I got people actually defying me. They're basically on Lars Ulrich's side. Remember from Napster back in the day? Napster was a program released on the internet, on the computer, where you can share your MP3 folder. You can share MP3s, share music. There was no financial benefit to you or anybody else. You just share. And I don't think these dumb kids who are against sharing and copying and sharing, I don't think that they knew how bad it was between the fight with Napster and Lars Ulrich and Metallica. But it got so bad that even Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters and Nirvana commented on it. Here's what he said.
Or Napster is, I don't have food in my refrigerator because Napster's got my song all over the internet. No one will buy my demo tape. But you know what? When it's someone that sold 50 million records and they got 50 million fucking dollars and they're bitching about pennies, fuck you, man.
Nobody fucking was on his side. Because that's the way fans do it. They share. Okay? We don't like proprietary crap. If we had it your way and everything was copyrighted and you couldn't share anything, you couldn't go to Google and type in xboxarchive.org, for example. You see this right here? I thought it was copyrighted, dude. Why can I download every single Xbox game? Why can I download right now on my computer every single Xbox One game that ever existed? I can download every fucking arcade game that ever existed. And if I wasn't able to do that, this shit would be lost to time. Do you understand? That's a bad thing. That's not good. That's bad. We don't want some guy having full control of something. It's a violation, dude. Why do I have to say that? Why don't you guys get that? That's what my second channel is mostly. It's mostly fucking mirrors. This right here, this LA riots video, this is a very interesting video. It's about an hour long. It's a guy who took his old camera during the original 1992 LA riots, I believe it was. And here's where his original video is. Look at this.
Cameron.
Why is it unlisted? Why is it unlisted? So you can't even find this video on YouTube if you did a search for LA riots. Let's say you're just some guy want to look at old videos from the LA riots in the 90s. You would not be able to find this video because he unlisted it. Why did this asshole unlist it? Who knows? But I don't like to see unlisted shit. I think that the world deserves to see this important video. Do you get it, dude? Do you think that this guy should be able to delete his video, quote unquote, and just remove it entirely from the internet so nobody can ever fucking see it again? What if you were to press delete on this or make it private? Then what? Well, I guess we can't watch anything because the guy was upset at us and he doesn't want us to watch his... What? You respect assholes like this? Are you fucking nuts? That's the question. No. Once you upload something, you no longer own it. Do you want me to teach you how to download YouTube videos? It's really fucking easy. I'll type in... Look at this guy's video, right? That's the URL. Let me just click CMD here. And I'm going to go... I don't know. How about download F best video plus best audio paste. And what's going on? I'm downloading his video right now. So I thought you owned it, dude. What copyright? The idea is to share and not have things disappear. You know why? You know why that's important? Let's see. Encarta archive.org. You remember that Microsoft Encarta? You probably don't. Before Wikipedia, there was Microsoft Encarta. And I've always liked Microsoft Encarta. Here it is right here. This is a CD. This used to be sold in stores. Microsoft Encarta. I'll give you a quick example. You used to have to go to a store and buy software. And this was one of the pieces of software you would buy. See how they come in a box like that? So you'd go buy it. I forgot how much they were. But it's been years now. This is from 1998, right? So if you wanted to use this today in 2022, what would you do? Would you go try to find this disk on eBay and try to put it in your Windows 7 or Windows 10 or Windows 11 machine? It's not going to work. So what are you going to do? You're just going to say, well, I guess I can never look at that again. No, what you do is you go to archive.org and you download the ISOs of it. Then you download VirtualBox here. You download VirtualBox. Okay? And you load it up. You get Windows 2000 or Windows 98 or whatever you want, and you install it just like this. And as this is loading, I'm going to see if anybody's got anything to fucking say. Nope. Fucking crickets. Fucking crickets. These copyright fucking haters are just gone. It's so fucking egregious, dude. So it's loading up. I don't know if I have it installed in this one. Maybe I do. It's awesome, dude. This is awesome. Oh, okay. Oops. Uh-oh. Maybe I used the wrong one. Let me quick install it then. Fuck it just takes a minute. It's pretty fast. Let's see, Microsoft Encarta, let's do 98. Or no, let's do 97 because it's one disk. 96. I don't want 96. Let's do 97 real quick then. Now, I am emulating Windows 2000 right now in a little window here. That's awesome, dude. What fucking copyright? I mean, what, am I going to go to jail for this? You want me to go to jail for this? You think that I shouldn't be able to do this? And you think you shouldn't be able to do this either? This is awesome. Check it out. So I just installed Microsoft Encarta 97, which at one time was probably $50 on a store shelf. And now it's free because it's been a long time and it's on the internet. It's freely available. Now, I know this is older software, but I'm also talking about newer software. In fact, I almost think that newer software, it's better to pirate because newer software, they try to charge you monthly fees for. So you don't actually own your fucking software anymore. And that blows. That's not awesome. That objectively fucking blows. So I can go to something like, I don't know, geology or something like this. I can look at pictures. This is an encyclopedia. And I can experience this in 2022 without paying anything. This is awesome, dude.
If you watch the moon over the course of several days, you will see that its appearance changes. The varying appearances, called phases.
So you think I shouldn't be able to do this, huh? You think I should respect people? Man, these fucking bitches. So I shouldn't have all these games on my hard drive, all these arcade games, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I shouldn't have this stuff, huh? Well, it's going to bug you, but I have shitloads, dude. Let's see. Sega CD? Yeah, I got some here. How about Sega Genesis? Yep, I got a shitload of Genesis games. Sega Saturn? Shitloads. Tons of Saturn games. I actually have all of them on another hard drive. Crash Bandicoot. I can play Crash Bandicoot right now on my computer for free. Nice generation, dude. You guys, and then I want to talk to you guys because you guys think that you're right, and I want to have dialogue about this, and you guys run screaming. This generation is just full of fucking chickens. Ignorant chickens who don't know shit about anything, about preservation, the internet, copying, sharing, how the internet fucking works. You guys are just dumb. They're fucking retard kids. So that's what my second channel is mostly. I mirror a lot of stuff. There was some Carl Sagan videos, like a Carl Sagan interview right here. These two videos were on the internet for a while on YouTube, and then they were just deleted one day. I don't know why, but I put the fucking links in the description, so I'll click one of them. And I put the links to the original video, right? Where are they? This video isn't available anymore. So where did it go, dude? That's why you share. That's why you mirror. That's why you copy. It's not stolen content. I'm really fucking sick of hearing that word. These people on YouTube, they're fucking ex-Walmart employees. They just don't want to be a cashier anymore. They're not talented. They're not skilled. They're not funny. They're not interesting. In fact, they do nothing but spread misinformation. There are people on YouTube that will tell you to not pirate. There are people on YouTube that will tell you, don't download operating systems because they could have viruses. They effectively fucking lie to you and try to scare you into not doing things because they're being paid to do so. And you're fucking so dumb that you believe these dumb YouTubers. When a YouTuber says, don't forget to like and subscribe, that's when you downvote, unsubscribe, and never look back. Because these fucking e-beggars are commercializing the internet, and they're fucking violating the spirit of the internet, which is the free dissemination of information. Free, with an emphasis on free. Do you understand? Or do I need to keep going into this deeper? I don't want to spend much more time on this, but if I have to, I will. Do I have to?
And that we stand there in a puddle of our own yellow urine.
This sounds to me like you're trying to get people angry.
I want people to get angry enough to confront the fact that we have been babies. Put on the diaper, mess yourself, and get it over with. And that's what we're doing.
1-800-449-8686 is our number as we talk to Dean Wheeler, a marriage and family counselor who believes that we need to confront the fact we've been big babies since 9/11, since there have been no other terrorist attacks in this country. All we do have are long lines at airports. And now you are forcing people to put on diapers, and you've set up changing areas near major malls.
We have screen changing areas. And
this is a really unusual, and I dare say, a step that hardly anybody would take. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, we've had people. What we do, Phil, is we tell people that if you put on a diaper and you confront the fact that you're nothing but a big baby, and you get over the fact that since 9/11, that is what America has essentially been, a country full of chickens and babies, then we are able to go ahead, and if you want to mess your diaper, go ahead. If you want to, do number one, that's fine. But the point is to confront it.
And so people willingly go into a changing station, put on a diaper, and what? They wear it for the rest of the day?
It is a way of role-playing. That's exactly right.
All right, and if they don't want to put the diaper on?
Well, let me tell you something, Phil, before I go there. Do you have any idea how humiliating it is to be staying at one of the finest hotels in Europe, and there's a knock on the door, and it's a chambermaid who puts plastic on your bed as a joke, as a practical joke.
So all over Europe, people are making fun of Americans for being big babies about 9/11.
That is right. And what we do in confrontational therapy is...
Well, you didn't tell me what you do if people don't want to put the diaper on.
Well, if they don't want to put the diaper on, then we will play a sound effect. Let me show you. Now, this is essentially, if I can find this for you, Phil, what confronts all of individuals who don't want to put on diapers. This is essentially what we do. We show them how they've been wrong. And you can listen to this as they walk into the store or now you can hear that, right?
So you're humiliating them.
We're confronting them with the fact that they're acting like babies and chickens. Since 9/11...
All right, let me ask you a question. If I'm a man who survived the terror attacks on 9/11, or for whatever reason I was able to maybe survive the terror attacks on the airplanes, all right, and I am fearful, are you going to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I have fear about more terror attacks.
If there haven't been any, what are you afraid of? So we say put on the diaper or confront who you really are. You bet. It is humiliating, Phil. We acknowledge that. And if you hear that enough over and over again, you know what America has become. Listen to that.
All right, 1-800... I hear that. That's to get people angry?
That is to get people angry and motivated, yeah.
1-800-449-8686. Brooke, you're on the Phil Henry Show. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Brooke.
Hi.
Yes.
I mean, I am a counselor myself, and I think this is utterly ridiculous. The man doesn't have a brain. I mean, to be counseling people. I lived in Saudi Arabia. I know what the other side is like.
Right.
I know what is happening. There will not be one American safe in the whole world.
Wait, Brooke, but the reality is there was only one terror attack that was on 9/11, and there have been no others. So what are we afraid of?
We're afraid of, there was also another attack earlier, with the same building. There are terror attacks everywhere. I mean,
well, but not in America. And when the first World Trade Center bombing happened, we thought it was isolated, and it was.
We'd be damn fools if we didn't pay attention.
Well, I'm not.
Are you saying that are you saying we should not pay attention?
No, I'm not. I'm saying face the fact that over the last year, how many times, Brooke, have you been worried or soiled yourself in the last 11 months over fear?
Many, and I'm not scared. I have a master's degree. My husband is a doctor, and I'll tell you what, I'm thinking of getting a sailboat. This is the first time ever I have been frightened that something else will really happen in this country.
Okay, then this is appropriate.
And he's a jerk.
Why are you playing
I don't really think he's a counselor.
Isn't it appropriate, Brooke, in your case? Don't you think this is appropriate in your case?
Him laughing?
You don't think that's appropriate?
For him to laugh?
No, that's not laughing. That is a chicken.
He's playing a chicken clucking.
That's foolish.
Why is that foolish? Why is that foolish? Think about it. The reality is, in my practice, I try to get people to confront what is real, what is in focus, and what's out of focus. And you say you're going to buy a sailboat. What are you going to sail where, to Africa? What? I don't understand that. You're getting a sailboat to go. What are you
I have lived in Saudi Arabia where we always looked underneath the hoods of the cars looking for bombs. I've lived in that time period.
Well,
you're a fool. You're a fool.
You said that you soiled yourself many times over the last year. How can you be a counselor when you yourself are filled with fear? We're trying to get people.
I am not filled with fear. I'm filled with intelligence, which is something you're lacking with.
I'm lacking intelligence.
Yeah.
I am revolutionary. Let me ask you something.
You're revolutionary. If you're revolutionary, then go do something that'll benefit us. Don't be saying to people, "Don't be frightened." Absolutely, they should be aware of what's happening.
Oh, of course, we're aware of what's happening, but nothing else is happening.
No, we're not aware.
We're standing there with egg on our face because we looked for the Europeans are standing.
I've lived all over the world. The Europeans are looking at us stupidly because we are thinking of attacking Iraq right now, which they're right.
They are calling us chicken.
No,
And
they're not.
They're doing this behind
When
my
was the
back.
last time you went overseas?
I was in Europe last week. I was in
And
Switzerland
they
last
told
week.
you that we're chickens.
They are standing in rail stations making these.
He says that
They're
they're
telling
standing.
you that we're chickens.
He says they're standing in rail stations
I
making
don't
chicken
think
sounds
so.
every time they
Oh,
see an
please.
American.
The only
Okay, well,
chicken is the only chicken is you.
And you know something else, Brooke?
And
You
you're
admitted,
misleading people.
You admitted you soiled yourself. So
You're misleading and soiling myself?
that's what you admitted to.
Obviously, you're a man that
Okay.
knows nothing except poopy ideas and peeing. You have the same little brain.
Well, you
You're
don't
just
sound
out
like a
there.
counselor. You don't sound like a counselor. You sound like a very angry woman. You're in a session with a patient. There's a smell of excrement. You stand up to excuse yourself.
I don't have that problem. Obviously, your
Well,
patients
you told me that
they
you did.
must excrement themselves around you because you obviously have
Can we
nothing
stop?
worthwhile to give them.
Exactly. Can we stop with the chicken effects?
No, but this is what
Really?
we are subjected to as Americans.
No,
right,
we're,
look at Brooke. I gotta
the
take a
Americans are bright, strong people,
Oh, yeah, but the
and they
Europeans-
don't need to put up with a wimp like you.
Europeans consider us to be big babies.
No, I've
right.
lived all over Europe.
No,
Forget
not
it.
since 9/11.
All
You're
right.
a jerk.
Well, you've never been anywhere.
Stop
I've
it.
lived all
right.
over the world. What
All
do you
right.
mean I've never been anywhere?
How come we have done our confrontational therapy? We have grown adults get into diapers, and we tell them, go ahead, do it.
Because you
that's
have a
what you
very
did.
odd practice, which is not normal.
Revolutionary
and I think
practice.
you should be checked.
Revolutionary practice.
What state are you practicing
I'm in the state of California. Oh, go ahead.
well, then
there you go.
you
Make
go.
your jokes. Make your jokes. I knew that. Where are you? What state are you in?
I'm in Florida.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we copy every
All right.
idiot thing you do.
All right, thanks, Brooke. I got to take a break. Obviously, you guys have a difference in method or whatever. We're talking to Dean Wheeler, a marriage family counselor who believes that since 9/11, Americans have acted like big chickens and big babies. In his confrontational therapy, he has people put on diapers, and he tells them, go ahead and purge your fear. And if you don't, then he plays